Your CV probably isn't good enough. It's the one thing that will determine whether you're going to get an interview for your next big job move. So you need to make sure it's top notch. I'm going to talk you through the structure of how your CV should look to make sure it stands out from the crowd. First things first, the hiring manager will need to know how to get in contact with you, good or bad. Hopefully good. So you're going to have your contact details at the top of the CV. So your name, email address, phone number and job title. That might seem really obvious, but I've seen thousands of CVs and not all of them have it on there. So have that at the top. So next of all, we're going to have your personal profile at the top here. So this gives you a really good opportunity to sell yourself. So if the role needs you to have a degree, needs you to have RC frame experience, timber frame, apartments or civils experience, get that at the top in the first couple of lines of the CV, and therefore the hiring manager will know you have this from the beginning and they'll continue to read on and be interested. Next of all, you need to have your education at the top of the CV as well. A lot of roles will want you to have a particular level of education, for example level 8, level 9, depending on what the role is. So have the date that you studied, the course that you studied and the college that you completed that in. Straight away the hiring manager knows that you're qualified for this role. The CV isn't going in the bin, they're going to continue to read it, and that's what you want. After that, you need to have your career history. So this is kind of the crux of the CV, where all your experience lies. So it's probably going to be the most information in this particular bit. So you're going to have the dates, your job title, the companies that you worked for, and probably most importantly the projects. So it's a good chance to show the scale of the projects, the type of projects that you've worked on, whether it's 100-story apartments or a big road, whatever it is. Then the hiring manager will know that the projects you've done are completely transferable to what they need you for, and gives you a step ahead of everybody else. After that, what is important is to have your key skills. So what this is, it kind of wraps this up in a nice little package in about 5 or 6 bullet points. So when the hiring manager runs their eye over it, they can see, quickly, this person has these particular skills and I need these particular skills for this job. And if they're right in front of them, then it makes their decision really easy. So have that on there. And last but not least, don't forget the hobbies. You might be thinking this isn't as important as all the other bits, but it really is. This shows what you've done maybe outside of work that you can bring into the role that you haven't got in any of the other parts of this. So for example, if you can show you have a good strong work ethic and teamwork as well. Maybe you played for your local football team, running team, something like that. It shows that you have a bit of personality as well, which is really important for a lot of big companies, that you can bring your personality into the role. This is the general structure that you should stick to. Have all the important information at the top of the CV to get yourself ahead of anybody else. If you stick to this structure, you will notice that a lot of top contractors will come back to you. My name is Eoghan, Recruitment Manager here at Breagh Recruitment.